Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. As you can see, we've already started here. He's shifting through the gears here. Rooney! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that's aimed into the big header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Out to the left it goes. He's looking wide. Spread it left. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Pretty robust defending.
Stojkovic. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Distributed tidily. And it's Messi. He is through here. And the finish! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's having a shot! Pass somewhat off target. Played out towards the right wing. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Hazard. Rodri. Grimaldo. That is good alertness. Stojkovic. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? He has a look up. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That has not gone well. Serginho. Oh, this is a very good run. Serginho is onto this. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's in plenty of space here. Danger averted for now. Just about within shooting range. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Looking to play him in. And he's quick to get it clear again. Timber. And it's Stojkovic. Hazard. That'll be a throw-in. Stojkovic. Stojkovic stood his ground strongly. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
He's a sharp little ball here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's Stojkovic. Bastoni with the clearance. Timber. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Dias gets good distance on it. Rooney was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Hazard. The message is clear, none shall pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now the ball in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, shooting chance! Stojkovic.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Hazard with the delivery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's picked out the run. And this is Rooney. Brzezinski. Nicely aimed pass. Stojkovic. Now it's Kudus. He's got away. There's a no-nonsense tackle. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Messi looking to run onto it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Kudus. Kudus. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Timber. Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's managed to get Messi! And somehow it stayed out. Timber. DiMarco. And it's DiMarco. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Stojkovic. That's Brzezinski. Well, that looks a decent ball. Stojkovic. And this is Ronaldo. Pinches it off him. Pedri. It's a good ball out wide. Serginho cuts out the pass. Threads one in. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Bastoni tries to clear. Spread out to the left. And they can counter here. Stojkovic wins the duel this time. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fermin. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot could be on. And that is expertly dealt with. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's picked it up out wide. Another fruitless header.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Hazard, el dorsal 23. Rosicky, el dorsal 10.
Musiala. That is ended up in no man's land. Kunde goes sliding in. Aims beyond the defence. Ronaldinho. Oh, such a clever... It's Ronaldinho!
Ronaldinho really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
We expected better, and so did he. Now it's Drogba. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely spread. Well timed, excellent interception.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. Can he get onto this? They get a throw in. And that's aimed into the middle. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Tries to play it through. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? And he's only two-hand. Just about within shooting range. Tries to get it clear.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho. Lopez. And he's Fermin! Lofted upfield. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nicely shaped ball. Nicely worked. That's really well cleared. And he's there to retrieve it. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. Looking for the run. First quarter of an hour gone. He can run onto that. Oh, good take in a good area. And this is Ronaldinho. And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's picked out the run. Rooney! Nicely weighted ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
He has found the way. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Dembele is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here.
Ronaldinho really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. It's out for a goal kick. Grimaldo. Half an hour played now. Pedri makes the interception. Nice looking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. This is Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Dembele. And that's not going to reach. Ronaldinho. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Cuts out the supply. This is Dembele. Distributed tidily. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gets a good foot in there. Looking to play him in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ah, that's a fine interception. Now, can they... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
An intriguing half. It's Rooney! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Hazard. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. Floated through. Now it's Mbappe. That is a crunching tackle. It's a pretty loose pass. Dembele! That's going right the way across. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's tidy. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Now it's Hazard. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Lopez. And he was quick to react. Played out to the right. Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good steal, he just read it. And here's Rooney. Belly plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Yamal. And no, that was never going to make it. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Over to the left. Ronaldinho looking to get on the end of this. Yamal. Pedri. Rodri. Now it's Rooney. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it. That's simply brilliant. Great chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. It's Ronaldinho! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shifted it to the flank. He's in space and looking for options. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. Crossed into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Knocks it into space. Here comes the cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Serginho. Deep cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Messi. Played back. Oh, no joy this time. Cannavaro plays it all the way forward. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And we're done. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. And he's there to clear it. Darwin. Now it's Ronaldinho. Probing pass. Carvajal cuts it out. The peerless Didier Drogba. Just a standout hero to Soda. Nunez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Nunez is offering a right smile there.
Lille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's a mighty effort! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Real chance! And it's hoisted clear. David Villa and Serginho. Drogba is herring after that one. Rodri. Messi. Played into the box. That is a brilliant interception. David Villa driving forward. And here's Azar. Pass somewhat off target. Ruben Dias. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's on it. Can he get away? He's one-on-one, surely! There's the shot! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Ronaldinho at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Looking for the run. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Knocks it into space, and this is Ronaldinho. Drogba. Now it's Darwin. Hakimi cuts out the pass. Pedri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Drogba. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ronaldinho. Pedri. Now it's Rooney. Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got tall. Oh, crucial block.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning.
It's Ronaldinho! Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Rooney. Distributed tidily. Oh, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Fermin finds himself offside. Grimaldo spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Pedri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Takes a shot! Goal! Nil! Into the lead once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Lille get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
He's having a shot! Just off target. Messi. This ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's picked his way through. Nunez chasing after it.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Grimaldo. And it's Lopez. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Drogba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nunez! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And we hit half-time.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de bien vouloir prendre connaissance du communiqué envoyé par la police et qui s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pedri. Darwin, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Rooney, over to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Azar. No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. David Villa. And it's Hakimi. And here's Pedri. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodri. Now it's Rooney. It's a really well-measured ball. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. Nice defending, it's got the job done.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And this is Rooney. Carvajal. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
David Villa. In towards the back stick. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Messi. Ambitious ball here. Hakimi has it out wide and climbs up big! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Rooney deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Changement pour Lille, le numéro 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 17. À leur place, le numéro 10. Messi, le numéro 22. Beckham.
Lovely ball and the shot!
Changement en cours.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been played through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe! He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's El Shaarawy. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. And he's heaved it away. But they've got it again. Grimaldo. Pedri. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, football is a simple...
Oh, smashing header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
And they've got rid. Lille have the chance to go the other way. Now it's El Shaarawy. Tchouaméni gets across and deals with it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tchouaméni. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. David Villa is onto it in a flash.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Cannavaro robs him of possession. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. No, he's not getting his way this time. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Grimaldo. Rodri. Can he get it through? Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldinho plays it in. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's being urged to shoot. Brahim Diaz. And here's Messi. That's a good ball. Ronaldinho! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Brahim Diaz. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Messi is in a really good position out wide. Pedri. Quarter of an hour played. He's got away. Serginho gets a foot in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass somewhat off target. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Stood up well to him there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he cuts out the supply. Rooney is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No goals as yet. Threads one in. Now it's Rooney. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Brahim Diaz is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Brahim Diaz.
Such good technique.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Koundé.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's nice. Tries to play it through. That's an excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Fermin. Out to the left it goes. Quick look, then up he goes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he plays one through. Brahim Diaz! They want to be quick to it. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, there's the clearance. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Messi. Rooney. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ronaldinho brilliantly took control of that, which was exact.
Goes for a shot!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15. Hazard. Viene sostituito con il...
And the action is back underway.
Barcelona really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Messi. Tries to pass it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look in shapes to shoot! And he can clear it away. Grimaldo. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
And he's managed to gift it back. Looking for the run. Eto'o. Pedri. Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's managed to get rid. Spread it left. That has been cut short. That pass isn't the best. Barella, it's a good ball out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's shifting through the gears here. Bastoni with the clearance. Brahim Diaz. It's a goal kick. That is a little undercooked. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Knocks it into space.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. It's a good run down the right. Brahim Diaz.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most accurate pass. That's a little off target.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Diaz. Looking to play him in. Brahim Diaz. Great defending, strong and determined.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17. Kaká. Lascia il campo per il numero 28.
Bastoni getting this one clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicely spread. And he's there to clear it. Eto'o.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nicely weighted ball. Some good work on the right flank here. It's a promising position. Now, can they get him away?
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end, Rooney! It has to be Wayne Rooney! And that may just do it! And that's it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. João Pedro, Girassi, Mbappe, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. Spread out to the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. João Pedro. Now, can they get him away? Girassi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pass somewhat off target. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
Shoots! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy...
He's having a shot! They've done it! And they're at it again, in double quick time! complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Rooney. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Ronaldinho plays it in. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
João Pedro is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Rooney. Mbappe. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That has not gone well. Grimaldo. Real chance here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Girassi. He has found the way. Girassi! Fenerbahce with the corner. There first. Ruben Dias with the clearance. Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Girassi. Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Ronaldinho.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Half-time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's found a way through. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, that was never going to make it. Pedri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
João Pedro. Koundé. Can he get onto this?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe looking for options for movement. Good ball over the top. He's shifting through the gears here. He can get that clear. Well, they've got it again. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then, 3 goals scored without reply. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Corner then. Fenerbahce have their second corner now. Cleared away. Guardiol. Camavinga was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he latch on to this? And they win it back again. Played out wide. Messi. That'll be a throw. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Koundé's cross. Ronaldinho! Outstanding save to keep that out. Ball is over the line. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's had it taken off him. Rooney.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has found the way through. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Ronaldinho. Bastoni. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Timber with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 21.
Timber has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
To replace him is number 8, Messi.
And that's off target.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Timber. Rodri. Van Dijk. And he's there to retrieve it. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Fermin. Nicely weighted ball. Rooney. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's picked his way through. And he's gone looking for safety. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good chance here! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Back into the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 11.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's found a way through. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 4, Eduardo Camavinga.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
To replace him is number 25,
Now it's Mbappe.
Ugarte.
Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. And that was very necessary. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Tries to pass it through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Over to the left. Ronaldinho. Barcelona are coasting towards victory. Ugarte. Into the channel.
Fenerbahce truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And it's Grimaldo. Eden Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. And it's Timber.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. Out to the left it goes. Can he finish? Beautiful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Vardiol. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he's only too happy to take that back. Messi fired deep towards the back post. Tries a shot! And he's hit it too high. That's that, the end. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No joy this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. That's an excellent interception. Petit getting this one clear. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in space and looking for options. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the pass is intercepted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that's a fine interception. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Chance! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Grimaldo. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes aim and crosses. Oh, he's been... tries a shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, it's Van Basten. And a chance! Danger averted for now. And that's definitely not his best. Rodri. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. That is a crunching tackle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely shaped ball. That was good alertness. And it's Pedri. Messi gets into some space. Messi! Spectacular save.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can clear their lines. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pedri. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Rooney. Oh, well measured. He's found a way through. They're urged. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
That's a little off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rooney. Rodri. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Lopez. It's a pretty loose pass. The most accurate pass. Pedri. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Looking for a run-up. Now it's Messi. Now it's Rooney. Van Balten cuts it out. Thiago Silva. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Besiktas looking to pass their way through. Tries to pass it through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. That gets things going for the second half. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi's cross. No, he's not getting his way this time. Looking tidy in possession here. Mbappe! And he's well positioned here. Pedri, nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho is onto this. Short changes him with that pass. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Basten looking understandably energised after his goal. Knocks it into space. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Grimaldo goes short. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's ambitious. Now that was quite some save.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's taking no chances there. Looking for the run. Spread it left. Van Balten does really well to win the ball there. Can he get it through? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Maradona. Ruben Dias. Messi. He's picked his way through. Great vision. Played into space out wide. Referee's given a throw.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Koundé has it in a wide position. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the shot! Barcelona have their third corner. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Pedri gets across to intercept that. Rooney. Big chance! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Besiktas really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
He's got away. Play towards the front line. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Chooses to go back. Goes for a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
So their fourth quarter of the game. He's having a go! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! And they are cruising away! He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He slings. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Otto with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thiago Silva gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Van Basten. And he's found a way. It's Van Basten! Oh, that's a waste. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Rooney, el dorsal 16, el dorsal 24, el dorsal 10,
Petit.
el dorsal 11, Messi. Serán sustituidos.
Now, can they get him away?
El dorsal 92,
Messi.
el
Chance!
El dorsal 33,
Offside that time.
el dorsal 3, El dorsal 17. El dorsal 14.
That has been cut short. That's a good ball out wide. Mohamed Salah. And this is Maradona. Searching pass he's played there.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Gravenberg. And it's Petit. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Crosses it in. Grimaldo gets it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Ronaldinho. No way through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Grimaldo promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. This is Van Nistelrooy. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat.
Van Nistelrooy! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Van Nistelrooy deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? And that is not finding anyone. Played into space out wide. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Adams. Nice looking ball. No, that was never going to make it. Played out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Here comes the corner. Vasco da Gama with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Extravagant effort! And that is doing no harm at all. Over to the left. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. No, it's come to nothing. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Can he get on the end of this? Bastoni gets across to intercept that. And he can clear it away. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Knocks it into space, and he shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That looks a good ball through. He's got away. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Lopez. Vermeer! Been shipped out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Couldn't squeeze it through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And now as good a time as any to pull level.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation for the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That's a little off target. And he plays one through. And he's managed to get free. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Messi, he is wide and looking to get onto this. Lopez, and he was alert to it. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi, can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. He has. It's Ronaldinho! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? The interplay was really good, but that's it. And we hit half-time. no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are already oh, smashing header! It's in! And there is his 30th goal. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Out to the left it goes. Back into the... He's gone for goal! Bout of passing here. He's tried one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Roberto has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Roberto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. There's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That has not gone well. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Rooney. Well timed, excellent interception. Just about up to the hour now. He's going to be disappointed with that. Fermin tries to pass it through. And it's slung out wide. Well read, nice interception. Neymar. This is Van Nistelrooy. Bastoni. That is a little undercooked. And that could set him on his way. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Goes for a shot! Fermin clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams gets a foot in here. Cleared away. Rooney. Now it's Ronaldinho. And played right into his path. Neymar might just make this. Nicked it back promptly. Out to the right. Nicely intercepted. Danielson gets into a good position. Shot could be on. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Van Nistelrooy has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Fermin can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Vasco da Gama have reclaimed it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Crosses it in. It's a mighty effort! And again! Vermi pokes it out wide. Ronaldinho. That has been cut short. Laid out to the left flank. Now it's Messi. Now it's Lopez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's a smartly directed ball and he was quick to react. He'll play through for the wide man. Can he latch on to this? Azar. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 8. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Now it's El Shaarawy. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's El Shaarawy. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now that's well seen too. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining, though.
Pedri, played out towards the right wing, played back in. Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, we're underway.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
And it's Grimaldo. Now there's a fine ball. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pedri takes control of it and he's on the move.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. He's got away. And this is Rooney. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Owen. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle. And when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Owen. Spread it left.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
He's found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. Van Nistelrooy. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Back into the middle. So nearly the perfect ball. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good spread. Can he get it through? Koundé cuts out the pass. And it's Serginho. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Stojkovic. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That has been cut short. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Played into space. Rooney providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Owen.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's away. Van Nistelrooy shot a goal. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Delivered with swing. Maradona. Chance here to counter. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Maradona. Neymar. Real chance! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Atalanta are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's a promising position. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, that's a fine interception. Stojkovic. Fermin. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Now it's Lopez. Rooney. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Serginho deals with that comfortably. Looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. Koundé. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Barcelona would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake and they've got to move on.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Atalanta are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Grimaldo. Rodri. Koundé. Played out to the right. And it's Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, can he get onto this? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Out to the left it goes. Oh, super find. And he was quick to react. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Searching pass he's played there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Van Nistelrooy just eases him off the ball. Van Nistelrooy. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Atalanta with the corner. They're first. Ruben Dias gets it away. And it's Maradona. It's Maradona! And he has kept it out somehow.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Rodri attempts a clearance. He's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Ronaldinho. Grimaldo has it in a wide position. Great vision. This looks promising. Picked out, shapes to shoot! Now it's Owen. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Stojkovic. Serginho. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi in acres of space out wide. chance, surely! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, Rooney. El dorsal 24, el dorsal 11.
Can he finish?
Serán sustituidos.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Ramin is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
El dorsal 14. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Belletti, Vigo, and this is Maradona. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. Koundé clears it away. Looking for options for movement. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one. And this is El Shaarawy. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckenbauer threads one in. Pass somewhat off target. And this is El Shaarawy. Tries to pass it through. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Atalanta are looking to go forward now. And it's El Shaarawy. Nicely weighted ball. That has not gone well. Over to the left. Lofted upfield. El Shaarawy goes for a shot! In he goes again. He scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Distributed tidily.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's well spotted. And now the breakaway. It's Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. A header! He's on it. Can he get away? Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their effort...